Hello, I'm Brent Livermore, former captain of the Kookaburras and Olympic gold medalist. I'm here today to talk to you about the Mazon 360, where I've had a fantastic opportunity along with Select Sports to come up with a specific design that is tailored for me and for other hockey players out there. I've combined my knowledge and experience to come up with this specific Blackmagic 360 stick design. One of the unique features of the Blackmagic 360 is the head shape. It has a custom designed head shape which is a combination of the maxi head and the hook. So we call it the semi-hook. Okay. The other feature on the face of the stick has got the traction control. The traction control gives you a lot more grip on the ball, which is great for trapping, ball control and dribbling, as well as stick stopping on penalty corners. The other unique feature, which is only on this stick and only stick in the world to have it, is the spin zone. And we've taken a nick out of the stick here because of the hook shape of the head. The nick out of the top of the stick in the spin zone enables you to get the ball into the head of the stick and do a number of different passing techniques and also spins and swivels. Moving down the shaft of the Blackmagic 360, my main focus was to maximise the optimal stick width so that you get the most benefit on trapping the ball and ball control. So I extended the width of the stick and the shaft to get the maximum width of the stick. The next part of the stick that I wanted to focus on was the Tomahawk Zone. It has a flatter surface on it and enables you to get more control and more consistent flat hits when you're doing a tomahawk pass. The actual bow of the shaft is a consistent bow with a 23mm, which gives it the maximum bow that you can have, but it doesn't make it too extreme or detracts away from your hitting power. With the handle, my focus was to make sure that you had optimum power, hitting power and control on the ball, so therefore I've made it a thicker grip. A lot of international players actually put 2 or 3 grips on their stick to make sure that they have better feel. We've also had an extended round zone down the bottom of the grip, which is better when you're doing your dribbling and your ball control. With the composition of the 360, I decided to go with optimum hitting power as well as ball control. So we went 95% carbon, 5% Kevlar. The Kevlar looked to have a little bit more on the face of the stick, which gives you better control and better feel on the ball, but also having the rigidity through the stick so that you can have that optimum hitting power. Whilst I was still playing with the Kookaburras, I was one of the last players to use a timber stick. The reason being I was quite specific to the way that I wanted them to feel and also look. The main reasons I guess that I would often customise my sticks or tailor it was to get the right feeling that I wanted and also have the right attributes as a part of the stick that enabled me to do the skills that I wanted to perform. Later on in the piece, when I signed on with Mazon and Select Sports, I approached them to see if they would be interested in doing a specific Brent Livermore signature range. And the end result, I guess, is the Mazon 360. It was a long process to get to that, and the main thing that I done actually was interesting in my shed of my house. I had an old stick which was an old favourite, and I looked to grab that cutting edge and to grab that information that I wanted to put into the stick and to custom design. So what I actually did, I had an old timber stick, I plastered it up with like your general wall plastering that you would put on the walls, let that harden, and then I spent countless hours of shaving and shaping the stick and coming up with the design that I wanted. Therefore we got the optimum stick width, we got the head shape that we wanted, we've got the toe and the spin zone in the area that we wanted, as well as the Tomahawk zones. And to create a mould cost over $5,000 just for the mould for the injection. So therefore you couldn't have to spend the time and the technology to buy different moulds. So therefore we had to get the actual shape right by using the plaster first before then going into production for the 360. For me personally, it's given me a belief in carbon and customised sticks that I never had before. I actually get the feel that I want out of the stick, and I've got the hitting power of the carbon. Also, I guess I don't have to shave a stick every week to get the stick that I want and the feel that I want. So I can buy a stick off the shelf that is custom designed for myself, but is usable for everybody in the hockey community. And I am proud to have my stick hanging among the top quality sticks here at Just Hockey.